I should like to speak of a man whose service to the regiment did not end when the fighting stopped. James Richard Bowen, our bugler, and in time, our historian. Bowen rode with my command through the hardest months of the war. As bugler, he carried the regiment's voice, the calls that regulated our marches, our feeding, our fighting, and when necessary, our dying. A regiment may march without a band, but it cannot maneuver without its bugle. Bowen was wounded in the Shenandoah at Newtown, Virginia, on the 11th of August, 1864. He survived it, as many did not. That wound marks the line between his war and the long labor that followed. For Bowen undertook a duty that officers and quartermasters seldom imagine, and which time makes more difficult than bullets ever could. He gathered the memories of the dragoons. Decades after Appomattox, when our saddles were sold and our horses turned to grass, and our numbers thinned with every passing month, Bowen began the work of preserving what we had done. He wrote to our men, begged for their letters, collected their diaries, examined their reports, and stitched the fragments together with a minister's patience. The result was his regimental history of the First New York Dragoons, published in 1900. Captain Flint called Bowen's work heroic, and I concur. For the heroism of the historian is not found in charge or combat, but in refusing to let the deeds of soldiers perish from the earth. Most regiments furnish a cemetery and a flag and are forgotten. Bowen ensured that we would not be. The dead cannot write. They require a witness. Bowen became that witness. If you read our story today, it is because Bowen survived his wound, lived to tell it, and believed that memory was a duty equal to battle. For that, I render him my respect. I remain, as always, your obedient servant, General Alfred Gibbs.